Thank you to Skillshare for sponsoring this video, who offers thousands of inspiring classes for creative and curious people on topics including photography, illustration, design and filmmaking. So I was planning on starting this video with something along the lines of, I've been waiting all day for this delivery to arrive, but it ended up arriving at 8 AM. Okay, we've got a bit of a false alarm. It's only 50% of what I was excited for, so stay tuned. So this is what I was so excited about. It's the Aputure 300D Mark II, and it's an LED video light. And I'm not going to try and bore you with the specs of what this is, because to be honest, I don't know too much about it, but I do have some good ideas about using it. So this is what it looks like in a pretty basic talking head setup. And of course, there's so many more ways you can use it. There's infinite ways to set up a light, and this is the first way that I plonked it down. But this isn't actually why I'm excited to get this light. This isn't what I was excited to use it for. So the thing that I was actually excited about was using this light outside. I feel like this is the next level in this new kind of thought process in cinematography and direction, which I'm going for. This whole moving photos thing, I think can be taken to the next level if I introduce how I would light a photo to how I would light a video. I think it's going to be really cool. So I think I'm just going to spend like the rest of this video doing some test footage, seeing what I can do. The only downside is, this thing's pretty huge and heavy. I kind of underestimated how heavy it will be. I'm going to get a lighter light stand. Let me show you what it currently looks like. Yeah, that's a bit too much to carry around. So we've got some pretty bad news. It's been pretty heavy rain all night and is forecast to be the same for the next 3 days. So I'm going to try and persist. This is just a disclaimer. Sorry if there's not much footage. I'm trying my best, but I'm being a bit held back. Also, by the way, this thing is very bright. I actually can't really see the camera right now. Unfortunately, I don't think this is going to let up anytime soon. So instead, I'm going to show you some other things. Maybe we'll just have a little catch up, and hopefully, next video, we can do some fun stuff with the light. I thought I'd talk about a film which I watched this week, which I really enjoyed, and that is Haine. It's a black and white French film from, I think, 1995. And what's so great to me about this film is the way that they deal with time passing. They utilise time passing as this really clever motif. And it's something which I've just been thinking about a lot in my own work. And if you couldn't tell, this video has kind of been a bit of an homage to it, with kind of doing the same thing. So if you haven't seen it, I definitely recommend it. It's really great. It still feels incredibly current, even though it's not very new anymore. And visually, it's also pretty great. So yeah, definitely check that one out. So I've been reading a few new photo books recently. My favourite one I picked up was Ciprian Cathedral by Raymond Meeks, which is really excellent. It's kind of everything I look for in a photo book. And I wish I made it myself, so that's always a good thing. And another thing I've been up to is working on my tattoo career. I've branched out. I've created my third piece of art. The first two were simple bits of text. The third one, I've really pushed the boat out. The title I've gone with is Flower and Vase. Kind of what it says on the tin. 50% of it went a lot better than expected, and 50% went a lot worse than expected. And the interesting thing is that the bit that I thought would go well was actually the bit I did quite badly. But all in all, I learnt some stuff, and I actually really liked the way it came out. I've ended up making an Instagram account for my tattoo journey. If you're interested in that, check it out in the description. It'd be nice to have you following along for the journey. Who knows how often it will post, because it's not like I'm going to do this every day. But if another lockdown's coming, who knows? And speaking of this new skill I've been learning, I want to thank Skillshare again for sponsoring this video. Skillshare is an online learning community that offers membership to a vast variety of online classes across a bunch of different fields. Whether you're interested in learning more about photography or filmmaking, or you want to pick up something completely new, there's so much to explore. My good friend Dan Rubin has a few different classes on photography, if that's what you're interested in. I mean, I'm just guessing you're watching this video, so you probably are interested in photography. But there's also a bunch of different classes on all aspects of photography, whether you're interested in lighting, Photoshop, or much, much more. And another class I can recommend is Ryan Booth's DIY cinematography. There's a bunch to learn here, from practical skills about making video to lighting and cinematography. It's definitely a great one to check out. But what's so amazing is this really is the tip of the iceberg. There is classes on so much. It's a really amazing platform, and in my opinion, the best way to learn things is to be proactive, be productive within yourself. It's how I learned to do most things, and if Skillshare existed when I was learning how to make videos like 10 years ago, there's no doubt I would have been on it. It's an amazing resource. And what's really great is the first 1,000 people to use the link in my description will get a free trial to Skillshare Premium membership. So, what are you waiting for? Click that link in the description, check out Skillshare, go and learn some stuff. And thank you for watching this video. Hopefully, next time, we won't be rained off. But who knows, summer's over. I live in England. Can't guarantee much.